On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Derek Lowry will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Standing in, Alcides Escobar. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now the 2-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and Escobar set down to open up the ball game. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's coming off a month where he had 30 runs batted in. That's 1 RBI a game. You always hear them say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, I think that applies to driving in runs, too.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ty Kelly, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, first baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Eric Hosmer, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. KC down in order. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Juan Stauffer gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Squared that one up just a little late. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
high pop-up. Moustakas is there. One away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run. And that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. He pulls the string on the circle change. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2. Michael Lee is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Next up for the Astros, Michael Lee. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding in for Houston, number 3 comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed up a little high.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Lee is off at first with 2 away. and he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Again, a 1-2. Hit hard to short. Escobar fields it cleanly, and as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Set to get his day started, Jorge Soler. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. On deck, Mike Moustakas. The 3-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Right there, and they'll get him on a perfect throw from Mauer.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That misses. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Royals bats are quiet there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, number 30, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Number 30.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
There's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First offering on its way. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pujols He's really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. Outside, 3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Burkhardt ranging up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. Beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the third inning in this one on MLB Network. Digging in now, Chris Davis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A wave and a miss. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Ready with the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Cain is retired, 2 down now. So striding forward now, Roger Burkhardt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Standing in, David Lee having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lee is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Andy Ibanez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average entering play at 301. A dozen home runs and 44 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Three and 0 now. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Here it is, the 3-0, and it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Here's a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Cox on second. Mauer at first. One gone. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. Too low. 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Bullet back up the middle. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 3 innings complete. Houston leads this one 1-0. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Alcides Escobar.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Ibanez is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ty Kelly. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. is in off the plate.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Two and two. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch coming, here it is. Bouncer down the line. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Soler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Kelly stands at second with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Mike Moustakas would be next. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another chance. Number 30 set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
number 30.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The left fielder, number 29. Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Albert Pujols waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So one got in the inning here with a runner at first, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the throw's in fact dropped. One strike to Pujols. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 now to Albert. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
The batter, the shortstop, David Lee.
Riding in once again, David Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Stepping in now, Andy Ibanez, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box, Gary Cox. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Here's the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Jess Brister answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Joe Mauer will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kane going back, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and that is 27 for him on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Standing in now, Michael Lee. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting.
Into the box number 3. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
0-2.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Digging in once again, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Skied into straightaway right. Soler has a read on it. And that retires the side. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 8 and the Royals nothing. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Stauffer hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher's winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 13.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One out, nobody on. One ball, one strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in now for Kansas City, Chris Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Number 3 will put this one away, and his side is retired. KC down in order. Still 8-0. Here's Albert now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Designated hitter, Albert.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And Pujols is going to keep on going. And the Astros are in business to start the inning. A leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Digging in and looking for more, David Lee. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Lee takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score. Way out in front, now up by 10.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the bunker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
In now, Andy Ibanez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Coming in on it is Kane. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So here's Joe Mauer as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
A shot down the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And the second run will score as well.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. Standing in now, number 3. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Kane going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 30.
Ready for another shot now, number 30. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch outside, the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
4 runs here in this half inning. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Stanton has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the .340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Hard hit toward the hole. Escobar with the sliding stop. He's out. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 12 and the Royals nothing. In now is Lorenzo Cain to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
3-2, a full count to the Royal center fielder. To third, scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Roger Burkhart.
Standing in, Roger Burkhart. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Burkhart is retired. 2 down now.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Outside for a ball. 1-1. One and 2, the counts of the Royals shortstop.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The 1-2. Still 1 and 2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Albert Pujols, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Kane going back. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Number 21 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, David Lee. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Burkhardt comes up with it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next up for the Astros, Andy Ibanez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gary Cox. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Ibanez, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And will step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ty Kelly, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Strike two swinging.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down. And this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And a neck-high fastball that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cox waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
2 strikes.
And the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Mauer gathers, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Ernie Borders enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ernie Borders.
So here's Joe Mauer. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Joe Mauer.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On a pretty swing from Mauer as he launches this ball to deep right field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
The right fielder, number 8.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Lee, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Into the box, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
.3-0 pitch. Fouled off. Lee, a runner at second with 1 away. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Into the box now, number 30, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
That misses. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Throw over to first. Back in standing. Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moustakas is there, and that's the third out. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Astros on top, 14-0. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one. Overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out. Lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for the finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead. Strike one, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
The 1-2.
Line, but speared on a hop.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 13.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now batting, Salvador Perez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. Two balls and two strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Bases are empty, one man out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Off trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Roger Burkhart, fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Grounded to the right. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals settle for just the one. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. The Astros lead it 14-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Albert Pujols. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a little chin music there to Pujols. Look out. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hard liner to center field. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. That's wide, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Another full count pitch on its way. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Andy Ibanez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Two and 0.
2-0's the count.
Lee leads off second with one gone in the inning. 3-0 now. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gary Cox. From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
2-0.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is taken. Strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
You got a full count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line towards center field. King is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First offering on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and 2 to Joe Mauer. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ty Kelly starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Boone Logan answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Boone Logan.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Soler. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hopped up, lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
14-1, the final tally here. Houston put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Derek Lowry earns his 12th victory in the ball game, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Juan Stauffer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.